Hello everyone, I'm Casper Kuma and welcome back to an English haunting. Now, we're still trying to figure out how to get into that guy's room, and I think I want to go back there just to see if we missed anything, because we've gotten, like, a lot of stuff from, like, literally every other location here, except for, the professor's house. I forget what his name is. But there's gotta be something in here. Like, are we missing something? The lamp is off. Can we turn it on? I know the lady said something about not wanting to pay electricity, but plaque? I doubt we can read that in the dark. Is there anything in here? Can't properly see the number on the plaque, but I'd say it's a 4. There's barely any light. I can't discern what plant this is. Oh, there's a switch. Can I do that? Are you kidding me? Was this what I was missing this whole time? There's something inside the lamp. Are you for real? I'm gonna kill someone. Ah! It's fine. I have this hand. Can I reach it with this hand? I could use the skeleton arm to carefully remove the crystal from the lamp. Fantastic. We've made progress. Are you serious? Damn, it's not long enough. Maybe a little jump will help. What was that? Curses. Nothing. It was me. We should hide. It was me. Oh yeah, good. She can't see anything in the dark. What was that noise? Noise? What noise? A bang. As if a mirror had fallen. To be honest, I don't think I'd heard anything like that. No? It may have been in the adjoining house, don't you think? Yes, probably. Well, better it be that way. Yeah, don't worry about it. Phew. Good. There's a key here. Beautiful. Oh my god. I'll pick up the broken crystal. I don't want to give excuses to the landlady. Where can I hide the criminal evidence? In the plant? Ah. Wonderful. Oh, no? The vent. Well, I guess that makes more sense. Nothing to see here. Should definitely never look in the vent. Daisies. Rules of the house. The rent is paid the first day of each month. Number 4, Professor Ward lived here. That's what his name was. I don't think I can read this. I think it's... Oh, I can. It's not too dark. Okay. Alright, let's go to Professor Ward's room. Closed. Well, why don't you use the key? Wonderful. Is that Jesus? I think the professor would rest better under the watchful eye of Darwin than under Jesus. Odd. The professor is an atheist, so I gather that crucifix was already here when he arrived. Are you not allowed to redecorate? Do you have to just live with whatever they give you? It's a map of central London where the professor has marked several places worth investigating. There's a red circle around one of them. Can I see what it is? Alright, I'll just hope you know, buddy. I thought you were gonna add it to my map or something. There's an old oil lamp. I'll take it. Nice. We got more options for lights, which is always good. Doesn't look very comfortable, though the professor wouldn't care. I've seen him fall asleep between classes in the most unimaginable places. I'm also very good at falling asleep in weird places. Like, my mom takes me to a lot of, like, dance shows, and I've fallen asleep at quite a couple tap dancing shows. She's like, how do you do that? Like, it's just really boring. These look like penguins outside the window. Shoo! Goodbye, penguins. Rats of the sky. Oh, they're pigeons. I got an achievement. There's a notebook on the desk. The house of Benwell Street. It is discouraging to discover that all the places worth investigating were in the end either frauds or wastes of time. However, I found a location that, if my inquiries are correct, could afford a unique opportunity to me and my colleague, Professor Moore. It is an old, impressive building located at 34 Benwell Street. Its original owner was Thomas Highmore, a widower philanthropist who lived in the house during the early years of the last century. After his death, his heirs rented the house to several tenants. One of them, Frederick Price, reported strange blows coming from the basement to the police. Raps? An officer corroborated the facts, to which he added, as is stated in his report, that several objects in the room started to slowly move without human intervention. A police report that confirms unexplained supernatural phenomena. Contrary to the account of the normal witness, which is always an act of faith to consider believable, this changes everything. No police officer of sound mind would cast doubt on his professionalism by falsely signing a report such as this. So we can be sure this is an account we can accept, and thus a very valuable one. Terrified, the Prices left the house 2 months later. Their place was taken by Benjamin Jones. By searching through the documents of the estate agency that managed the property, I found a report stating that the tenant abandoned the house 4 weeks later due to constant unspecified occurrences in the basement. In my investigation, I found 2 other cases with that basement as the epicenter of supernatural activity, but I've yet to verify them. I still haven't informed Patrick about this. We could be dealing with another dead end, and if someone has to waste his time with this, I'd rather it be me. My instinct, though, tells me that 34 Benwell Street is the place we've been dreaming of all these years. Professor Nelson Ward, October 14th, 1907. He's found something. House of Benwell Street. 34 Benwell Street. Beautiful. We have a new location. Ah, joy. There's a lot of documents and notebooks. I should check them. They may contain clues about the professor's whereabouts. Wait. Oh. Okay, I thought we were going to read the same thing. 1 hour later. There's nothing in them that reveals where the professor is. Okay, what about the shelf? That junk box stands out. Ooh, more stuff for me to mash together. Let's see what's in it. And there's a copper wire reel that may come in handy. Use it for some sort of electricity. Well, it's too rusty. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Would rust affect that? I don't know. The street is full of tramps and drunkards. The professor felt more comfortable among them than among his colleagues. Maybe it's because they're very honest about their feelings. Maybe you should have an honest heart-to-heart with them or something. Alrighty. Well, what do we got here? Can I look at that wire we got? And maybe I should look at the lamp too. This is a wire. This wire is coated in layer rust, though it doesn't show any signs of corrosion. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna use this stuff. An old oil lamp. It has a bit of fuel. I don't think I can use this with the wet match, right? The match is wet. It will not light the lamp. Yeah, that's what I figured. Could I use the wet match to clean the wire reel? I didn't think so. Alright, cool. What else do I have? I got this notebook of the House of Benwell Street. Alrighty. So, did I get anything? Oh, I have a new location I can go to. Oh, wait. Should I check that table first? Hold on, get me back in there. I just saw the table in the corner. Oh, okay, there's nothing there. Alright. Did we get everything in here? I believe so. Now we can go. Glorious day. Oh my god, we're finally making progress. Alright, what do we got? 34 Benwell Street. What horrible things await us here. Now that's a haunted mansion if I've ever seen one. Oh my god. It just screams somebody died here. Number 34 Benwell Street. I hope the professor was right and there's a genuine supernatural activity here. I think you're the first person to ever hope that a place is haunted. Good afternoon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Patrick Moore and I'm interested in conducting an investigation in this house. A what? A scientific investigation. Look, I have no bleeding clue what's going on here, but you can't enter the bleeding house, so bugger off. Wait, it is vitally important that I be able to carry out my research. Listen up, mate. I don't give a bloody damn about you or your fancy investigation, so do me a favor and sod off, alright? I don't think we can just be like, yeah, I know you just said that, but can I please come in? Where can I find the owner of that house? Can't give you that info. Alright, can I enter, please? I've told you, you can't enter the house. It ain't safe. Gonna be torn down soon. Bloody hell, I shouldn't even be here. Alright, when's the demolition scheduled? That ain't none of your business. Don't know why I'm having this conversation. Have you witnessed any strange occurrences in the house? Listen, mate, clear off if you don't want trouble, alright? What's the reason for the hostility? Ain't you giving up? Leave me alone if you don't want these things to get ugly. Am I making myself clear? Please help in my investigation. I'm a serious individual. University professor and scientist. I possess credentials. Keep them to yourself. You're starting to get on my nerves. Do yourself a favor and bugger off. I ain't getting paid to put up with idiots. Excuse me. I will not allow you to talk to me like that. Then get the bloody hell out of here, for God's sake. I fear getting access to this house will not be easy. I think I didn't even give me the chance to just walk away. It's just like, no, you have to pester this man until he hates you forever. The sign warns that the property will be demolished soon, but does not say when. What about you, little boy? Shoe shining boy? What do you have to say? Bloody idiot, ain't he? Who? That bloke. Ah, yes. Not very friendly. Anyway, what do you want to get in there for? I am a scientist. I understand that there's some unusual activity in this house. What? The house is haunted, that's all. Sorry, my accents are pretty bad. You say that there are ghosts in this house? Why do you think it's abandoned? Nobody wants to live there. How do you know there are ghosts? We've always known. This house has a tragic history. Well, that and what happened to old Mortimer. What is the story behind this house? My grandma told me that this first tenant, a bloke named Thomas Highmore, hanged himself in the basement of the house. Since then, folks claim his ghost wanders the halls. My grandma also said that no one who's lived there has lasted more than a month. They've all encountered the ghost. What happened to this Mortimer fellow? Old Mortimer is a tramp who spends his day picking up cigarette butts off the ground. He sleeps on the streets. Except for one night last winter when he decided to huddle in there to escape the cold. He came out screaming in the middle of the night, saying he saw a ghost in the basement. And you know, he went crazy. More than he already was. Why did they want to demolish the house? I've heard something about the structure. It's unstable. Like most of the houses on the street, actually. Or really. Do you know when they plan to demolish it? I don't know. But what I do know is they've hired these blokes to prevent looting. Apparently the house still holds valuable items. Are there more people in the house? There are a couple more inside. I don't think anyone wants to loot anything anyway. Folks steer clear of this place. I'd like to enter that house. I'm investigating strange phenomenon. From what I've gathered, this house is the perfect place for it. Are you a ghost hunter? I am not too fond of that term, but you could say so. That's fascinating. A ghost hunter. Oh, I've got a plan. Then I would have a good story to tell my mates. How I helped a real ghost hunter get into the haunted house. You know, I can't get that bloke to stop watching the entrance. I can get the bloke to stop watching the entrance. Oh, hang on, I forget it. 'Cause it'd mean having to go back home, and I'm afraid my dad will give me a hiding. That's not good. Why would your father hit you? He's the shoeshine man, not me. But today he couldn't work, he's got a hangover. Whenever he's like that, he sends me to do the job. But I forgot the shoe brush, and that's part of the plan. If I go home and he finds out, he'll give me a hiding for being irresponsible. I've been unable to work all morning, and I've come to this street so my father won't see me if he decides to get out of bed. Not many people come around here. I'm safe here. For now. If you tell me where you live, I can go get that brush for you. I already told you, if he finds out I forgot it, he'll hit me. I can convince him not to. Then I won't be the only one getting a hiding. Without the brush, there's no plan, right? I'm afraid so. Let's see, you need a brush to shine the shoes. Exactly. Otherwise, you won't be able to carry out your plan. That's a good plan. Listen, I'll convince that bloke he needs a shoe shine, and when I get him here, you go in the house. But don't do it through the front door. If you go around the house, there's a little window at ground level that leads to the basement. It's broken, that's where old Mortimer got in that night. It's a brilliant plan. You're a little evil genius. I will see what I can do. Alrighty, you need a brush. A brush? Do I have a brush? I have an eraser? Is that good enough? Does this work for you? It's a chalk eraser, but I thought that... Oh, yes! And it's clean! With this, I will finally be able to work. Beautiful. Listen carefully now. While I'm shining that bloke's shoes, he won't be paying attention to the entrance. How do you know he won't be paying attention? Leave that part to me. Go around the house and look for a low window that's broken. If old Mortimer could get in through there, so can you. Are you ready? Yes. Give me room and watch. Oh, hell yeah, let's do this. You got this. Oi, you! Yes, I'm talking to you. What's your problem, kid? I think the problem is with you. Have you taken a look at your shoes? What are those? My what? Mind your own business, tadpole. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Warn me about what? If the one who hired you were to pass by and see your shoes, he'd think you paid for a pigsty caretaker. I don't think you're giving off a very good impression. You bloody little trickster. How much would you charge to shine my shoes? Don't worry about the price. Someone like you can afford it. I have the most competitive prices in all of London. Alright? But make it quick, alright? And make them sparkle. When I'm done with them, they'll look like they were just bought at Harrods. And if you want it for the same price, I can sing you a song. I sing very well. I'm part of the church choir. Do you know poor Johnny? I love poor Johnny. Now lift your foot and place it there. You gonna glue it to it or something? John took me round to see his mother, his mother, his mother. Well done, little boy. No, the back door, dude. Oh, okay. I thought... Never mind. I thought we had to go around the other way, but whatever. Goodness gracious. The odor of dampness in this basement is quite potent. That's a fancy way of saying it smells. It's almost unsanitary. Almost. Didn't sound like you described it very nicely. I have a lamp without a light. I have sulfuric acid. I don't need to use that with the lamp, I figured. A wet match? Okay. I didn't know what to do here. It's too dark to move. Can I use this in the lamp somehow? Oh, I could clean the something with the something, but there's a little left and I may need all of it later. Oh, I could clean the copper with the thingy, but we can't do that right now for inexplicable reasons. Can I use this thing and this thing? Just what I need to connect the two coils, but it's a very delicate device. The rust in the copper wire could cause a malfunction in the machine. I don't want to take any risks. I don't like the sound of this place. It's giving me the creeps. Can I use a card to try the match? Okay. This match is vital. Can't see a thing. Cannot conduct an investigation under these conditions. Alrighty then. Guess we're gonna have to get out of here. Keep shining that shoe forever, buddy. I need to find something. You just shine, shine, shine away. All the windows are boarded up. What is this thing? Debris. Doubt there's anything useful among the debris. Okay. Well, either way, I have to find a way to light this sucker. Westmore Theater? I don't know. Oh wait, there's... Oh wait, anyone can bend copper wire. I was gonna say the guy at the university, but anyone can bend copper wire. I don't think that's my answer. I don't think there's anything here we can really use. This guy wants some copper wire. Clear the entrance, please. You want some copper wire, though? Keep it to yourself, sir. I'm not allowed to accept anything. What about a match that doesn't light? You gave it to me. Can you give me one that does work? Can you light this? You make me sad. You make me so sad. Could I use, like, this exposed bulb to light this lamp? Oh, wait. No, I can't do that. There's nothing inside the vent, except the broken crystal from the lamp. Daisies. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm I'm half crazy over my love for you. I don't know if there's anything in here that we could use. Could I... Is there anywhere that has light? Or... there's still that information building. Maybe there's something there. But what? Something at fast that we could do? We have to get this guy distracted somehow, but how? How? You want to look at this wire? It's pretty cool. I know, you don't want to look at the wire. I know. What does this card say? The address of the renowned psychologist. That is gonna do us absolutely no favors. Mister, can you dry this match for us? I don't think he needs that. I didn't think so either. It's okay. Let's go to the bar street, I guess. I don't know. Anybody here got things that I could use for my things? You have a candle. Can I use that candle? Pleasure to see you again, sir. Why do you keep coming back? You have literally nothing to offer. You want a wet match? Sorry, sir. I can't give you information about that. What about this lamp? Maybe a... No, bad idea. What do you mean? What was that all about? Bum. How about this? I don't know. Copper? What am I trying to do? Because I'm like, it's just like, no, I couldn't. But, like, what am I talking about? What am I doing? Something I can do to those shelves. But what? Can't do that? Don't think that's a good idea. There may be a reason for it, but I can't quite see it. Neither can I, buddy. I should approach this differently. I don't... Managed to remove all the rust from the copper wire thanks to the acid. Oh my god. I'll keep the empty flask. I may need it later. Did I not try that earlier? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's my problem. I might be insane and stupid. Insanely stupid. The machine should work now. What does it even do? In theory, this artifact would increase supernatural activity through a complex system of electromagnetic fields. Wonderful. How does that help me in the now? I don't need to use that with the lamp. Well, what do I need to use it for? The match is wet, so I couldn't burn it. I have a jar. Oh, I've got a jar of dirt. Except for I don't even have that. What do I do with this jar? I need to fill it with something. I can fill it with alcohol. And then I can burn the alcohol? Why would I want to do that? I don't... Alcohol burns very fast. It won't be a very good, like, light source. Can I use it with the dog for some reason? I'd rather not provoke it. This dog is here for a reason. I don't need to pour wine in that. What does this dog do? I need this dog for something. Light him up. I'd rather not provoke it. But he serves some sort of purpose. What do I do? What do I do? I got a flask. Can I do anything in here with it? You want this jar? Oh, I should show him something more interesting than that. What about my wet match? Can I have a new one? What about this framed picture? No. Yeah, I didn't think that was very interesting either. Want to see my thingamajig? I don't think he wants to see my thingamajig. No. I have a crystal flask. Who would want a crystal flask? Where do I use you? You might be used to taking whatever you please, but not at the Red Lion. If you want a drink, pay for it. Sorry. You tried, didn't you? Tried what? Bah! Apologies for interrupting you again. No, I've never heard of Patty and his men. Who are they? Where did they operate? Okay, well, we already knew that. What can I do with a jar? I can fill it with things. But what things? You might ask. I don't know. We should leave. Jar, 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 binks. Something we can do with it at the university? Somebody here needs this jar desperately. Can I give the jar to you? That won't help young Collins. What will help young Collins? A little match? The young Collins needs our assistance. Don't know how, though. Dude, do you have anything for us? What if I give you a jar? What do you think about this? What do you think about this wet match? It's gotta be something that needs scooping. Scooping. Scooping and pooping. Our house? We haven't been there in a bit. There's that jar on the ground. Can I use this bucket, or this thing in the bucket, to do something? I don't need to wash that. Oh yeah, it's just for washing. What about the boy? Or there's birds up here, but what about the boy? Maybe Tim just wants half a penny for a copy. I don't have money. I have a match. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oy vey. I don't know. Should I go back to... Let's go back to the theater. Why though? Why? Keep it to yourself, sir. I don't know. Nah. Let's go back to Bass. There's gotta be a way to do something with that butler. How do we distract them? What's this book for? Copy of the book Treatise on Primordial Fear. Really? Is a myth, an invention. The association displays it as if it were real. Would you like to put the book in the jar? It won't work. I know. I know. I just have this jar and I'm not really sure what to do with it. Well, can I do something with the desk? Where is it? Come on. Where are you? Bell. I can't touch it without the use of any... Like, wait. Hold on. Can I do something with the bell? Oh. Huh? Wait, really? Are you serious? Is that... Oh my god. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Have the gentleman called? Not now, Carson. The seance is about to begin. Do not interrupt us again. My apologies. Are you for real? That's all I had to do? Are you for real? Admiring the photograph, sir. I was looking for myself in them. There I am, third from the left in the third row. What? Let me see. Indeed, it's you. Alistair Ainsworth. How peculiar. I could have sworn... I recall your name being Patrick Moore and that you were not a member of this association. Alistair Patrick Ainsworth Moore. That is my full name. And naturally I am a member. May I enter the salon now, Carson? Yes, I suppose, yes. Thank you very much. You can return to your duties. Yeah. Wow, he must be stupid. Whatever. We're in now, though, so whatever. No, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I didn't see that bell earlier. Poor humble mortals gathered in the darkness, we light the path through the veil. Follow the path to the light and make contact with us. Ludwig van Beethoven. Seriously, you're gonna summon the ghost and you want Beethoven? Beethoven was deaf, Westmore. Do you think he'll hear us from the beyond? That's a good question. Silence! Stay focused! So lame. Oh, that's so lame. Oh, Ludwig van Beethovens, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Can I use my thingy-majig? Be better to wait until the seance is over. Pierce the darkness and making your way through the thin line between life and death. Reveal yourself. Alrighty. I would be upset if I interrupt the session. I hope this won't take too long. If you wish to communicate with the world of the living, show yourself. You do that, buddy. You do that. Is it working? If, on the other hand, you do not wish to be disturbed, delight us with your music, and we will cease invocation. O Ludwig van Beethoven, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Do I have anything that can make music? I have this jar. Two in a jar. I gotta do something in here. Stick a little wet match in his ear. Man, there's gotta be something around here I can do, because obviously I'm not clicking everything. Oh, I didn't want to leave. Let's get back in there. I'm not done yet. I gotta look for... Oh, music! Music! We need to get that flute from that guy, but how? Wait. Put me back in. There might be something in there I can grab. I don't know what, but... I would have to get that flute somehow. I suppose I'll have to be patient. Westmore needs everyone to focus on this charade. 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 You have to get that flute. We have goals now. We've got goals. That kid better keep shining those shoes, because it's gonna be a while. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but it's gonna be a while. Shine those shoes. And when we get back, those shoes are gonna be glowing. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Can I have your flute? Are you feeling any better, Collins? No, Professor Moore. It's like I'm short of breath. You should try to relax. Is that even possible? Exams are coming up and so is Christmas concert. I know, but try to calm down. You're way too young to have a heart attack. Why don't you go to the Christmas concert in my place, Mr. Moore? I know how to play the flute. Some Mozart, Beethoven. But the musicians at the concert are the students, not the teachers. I need your flute. Why don't you play the jar? This won't help. But it could. You don't know. I need that flute. How do I get your flute? Have you been seeing a specialist? What do you mean? You have all the symptoms of an anxiety attack. Take this. This person could help you. A loony doctor. A psychologist. A loony doctor. No, a psychologist. You have told us about Freud. What if he tells me I'm a victim of frustrated sexuality? You have an Oedipus complex. We are in England, son, the birthplace of sexual frustration. Really? But yours is simply stress from overwork. Trust me and seek the help of a specialist. After the session, you will blow that flute so hard that the string musicians will have to make superhuman effort just to be heard. I will listen to you, Professor, and I will go now. Would you mind holding onto the flute for me? Of course. Here you go. I did not know we had that card for this purpose. I thought it was just for an address. I didn't know we were giving him Freud's address. What the hell? Well, whatever. I have not taken this point and click seriously enough. I have to just start throwing things at everybody, because obviously I have not been just trying things enough. Whatever, let's go play some Beethoven. Beethoven. Hello, don't mind me. I hope to hit the right notes for this 5th symphony. Wow. Imagine trying to summon Beethoven and, like, you just hear the sounds of a poorly played recorder. The spirit of Ludwig van Beethoven has manifested itself. Idiots. And if it desires not to be disturbed, so be it. Let us thank him for his kindness and consider the session closed. Idiots. The lights may now be turned on. Did nobody see this? That one guy's staring straight at us. Carson? A success, gentlemen, isn't it? A success! Certainly, Westmore. The very Beethoven himself. It's a pity he wasn't very receptive. So, if it's alright with you, we could take a break and try again later. Sounds good to me. I second that motion. It will be a long wait, but it will be worth it. So be it. Idiots. Idiots, all of you. Every single person in this room, including myself, is just full of stupidity. Whatever. I need your stuff. I need a match that works and some stuff. There's scented candles. These types of candles make spiritual energies manifest more intensely. Who made such a claim? Don't you know? You should read more. And they also smell like cinnamon. I don't know. I see several scientific essays on preternatural topics, although the library is mostly stocked with gothic horror novels. These are just a bunch of nerds. Outdated attire, the appearance of a university professor. I would say you're Professor Moore. But Professor Moore would be too ashamed to come to this institution about what he wrote about us. So you must not be he. You must be a Weasley. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I am Professor Moore. I have come to ask Mr. Westmore a favor. Well, I hope he doesn't grant it. Good afternoon. Jerk. Jerk? Can I steal your candles? Try to stay away from the summoning circle. It still holds the spiritual energy that we will need. I'm gonna steal some. Stick it in my pocket. Did you know that if one stares into the mirror for half an hour... Your face seems familiar. You are Professor Moore. You should not be here. The salon is for the private use of the BAS members. We make exceptions from time to time, but not for those who seek to denigrate this association. I come in peace. Are you here to admit that your words are about this prestigious association were out of line? Yeah. I believe I made a mistake, yes. Well, it's a start. But do not think that we will forget this matter so easily. What did you say about the mirror? Are you aware of Dr. Frank Carroll's discovery? No. The doctor argues that if you stare into a mirror for 3 or 4 hours, the image of it reflects what you will look like in about a decade. Though I know you will disagree, of course. I would not like to disappoint you, so I would like to agree with that. With Dr. Frank Carroll. No, with you, when you say I won't agree with what Dr. Carroll claims. I need to speak with Mr. Westmore. If you'll excuse me. I don't know about that, but I've heard, well, I don't know, like, if you stare in a mirror too long, it gets kind of weird, and it's like, yeah, you kind of like start thinking of the reflection as like its own person or something like that. I don't know. Don't look in the mirrors too long. A new member? Excellent, excellent, excellent. What's your name, young man? Alistair. Can't recall. You could just call me Alistair. You may address me as Mr. Walpole. I believe you tried to invoke Beethoven. That is correct. And I think it was a waste of time. Yes, I could not agree more. I do not care for his music. I would have preferred to summon Mozart. Me personally, let's summon Lady Gaga. No, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Likewise, Alistair. How about some Justin Bieber? Katy Perry? The infamous Borton Castle of Graldavia, painted by the Dutch artist Veers Brandsma. The spirit of the necromancer Waldemar Gorbeck is said to be held in the painting within the castle. Yeah, sure. Westmore, what's up, my buddy? Mr. Westmore? Well, well. I can see Carson has lost his watchdog facilities. What brings you here, Professor Moore? I need to enter your theater. Which one? I own theaters all over London. Westmore Theatre. It's quite simple. Buy a ticket and enter. Is that why you came here? I need to talk to Beatrice Shaw. It is of vital importance. Oh, Beatrice. She's quite the sensation all over London. I did not take you for an admirer, Miss Shaw. Miss Shaw? Or do you... Oh, wait, no, Beatrice Shaw. Or do you also want to discredit her as you attempted to do with us? I thought he was calling us a lady for a second. It's a personal matter. In that case, wait for her after the second performance tonight. The carriage always awaits her at the rear exit. If you're lucky, you could catch her in a good mood and she might speak with you. I don't have that much time. I thought that... I think I understand what's going on here. You have come to me so you can access Miss Shaw's dressing room to meet her, and I don't know what you want to discuss with her. And to tell you the truth, I don't care either. Am I correct? Yes. That's why I'm here. You know something, Professor Moore. We just had a successful séance, so I'm in a good mood. I can give you what you want. I would be very grateful. It won't be that easy, Professor Moore. You'll have to earn it. How about a bet? A bet? Never underestimate a good bet. I owe part of my fortune to them. Alright, what's the wager? First of all, let's set the playing field. You know what I'm putting up. I will grant you access to my theater's dressing rooms for your meeting with Miss Shaw. What is at stake for you? If it's money, I... Forget about money. I'm one of the wealthiest men in England. I would ask you to wager a public apology in a national medium. But I know you're a man of convictions and wouldn't do it. Although I won't say no to something of value. Show me what you're wagering and I'll explain the bet. Oh, frick. Do you want this jar? Do you consider that to be a value? Keep it to yourself. What about a match that doesn't light? Okay. I know what you want. My thingamajig. My prototype. What? You don't want my prototype? It's so cool, though. I got this notebook, but I can't give it to you because I can only look at it with my special eyes. Da-dum-dum-dum. What about this lamp? Ugh, dude, I don't have much, okay? I have a jar. Can I grab anything from this room? I came here for collectibles, not to talk to you. A Bundy Elite radiator manufactured by the American Radiator Company. The heat it gives off makes it hard for me to go out into the cold, foggy streets of London. I need stuff. Scented candles. Can I, like, put them in a jar? Not worth trying. What about my match? I don't want to hold the jar and do this. Excuse me, what are your intentions? To light the oil lamp with the candles? Do not touch those candles. They balance the energy of this room and we need that to perform another invocation. Well, screw you. I need stuff. Oh my god. I could dry it by holding it near the candle flames. Although the matchstick is so damp, I would have to hold it for several minutes. And do it, dude. And I don't want to burn my fingers. Well, I need a match that works, okay? That's all I want. Oh my god. Just somebody let me light my thingamajig. Oh god. I doubt it's gonna change if I use it on the summoning circle. Damn, dude. I got this match. Are you sure you don't want it? I mean, there was like a candle in that one office. Can I use that one? Didn't really give me the option to click on it though. Maybe I should just start showing my stuff to other people. Percy, you want to see this? What about you, Peter? I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not interested in anything you have to offer. What about you? I don't want to give him that. What about this jar? You want this lamp? What about this match? God, there's gotta be somewhere I can do this. Are you sure you don't want to just hold this thing over there? I don't know how to dry this. Oh wait, the radiator! Oh my god, it said something about giving off heat, right? And this won't burn us. I'm a genius. I will leave the match on the radiator for a while. Hopefully the moisture in it will evaporate. How long is a while? Would this actually work? I think it's ready now. I thought once matches got wet, that was like it. That they were just done for. Aw, hell yeah. Let's go look in the dark. Lit. Yeah, man. Let's get out of here. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I don't really want to go in that house, though. It looks scary. It's got scary music. I don't think it's gonna be very nice. But finally, the boy can stop shining those shoes. They're gonna be, like, gone. There's gonna be nothing there. They're gonna be, like, see-through shoes. Let's just get in there. Keep shining. No, we already have a Timmy. Jimmy? Little Jimmy? Alrighty, let's do this. I got my lamp. Hell yeah. Oh, it's dank. There's a table on the back wall. Good place to put the lamp. You want to just hold it while you walk? Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to use the lamp for its intended purpose either. A bit more light would be welcome. It's chilly in here. There's like a bird or something behind you. Temperature much lower than this one would expect. A temperature much lower than one would expect in a place like this. Without doubt, it's an unmistakable sign of supernatural activity. Dude, you're in a dank basement with the window open. According to the professor's notebook, the manifestations used to concentrate down here. What? Okay. I should start investigations. What's the noises? You hear footsteps upstairs. They must belong to the other two guards the shoeshine boy mentioned. Oh, there you are. Was thinking we ain't never checking the basement. You fancy taking a peek down there? Go on then, off your trot. But you're going solo. Solo. And then, I reckon you got a point. Let's forget about the bloody basement. Smells like a rat died down there. All that stink of damp and... You heard them noises too, ain't you? Something proper odd going on in this house, Roy. Sometimes it feels like we ain't alone. There's more to it. I've seen things. What have you seen? Did you see that big mirror upstairs? I saw a bleeding shadow in it. It was right behind me. I turned around quick and there was nothing there. I'm telling you this in confidence, alright? Not a word to the boss. I don't want him to fire me because he thinks I'm daft. This house don't sit right with me. If I wasn't needing for the cash, I wouldn't be here. Starting to get a bit twitchy, Roy. Need to get some bleeding fresh air. I'll tag along. Could do with a break from this dump, even if just for a few minutes. I don't want to be down here alone. There's a shadow in here. It scares me. Shadow in the mirror. Interesting. Nevertheless, I shouldn't worry about those fellows. They're too frightened to come down here. I can investigate without problem as long as I don't make too much noise. So let's get on with it. Scary down here. I don't want to be here alone. There's enough space here to leave my research tools. Are we gonna leave our stuff here? Are you sure? I hope this works. I don't want it. I don't want it to work. Our studies conclude that there is a certain relationship between supernatural manifestations and electromagnetic waves. Right now, the machine is agitating those waves to enhance them. It seems to be working. The temperature has dropped considerably. The next step is to make contact with the entities. As far as I know, Thomas Highmore was the first tenant of the house he hanged himself in. Was the first tenant of the house, and he hanged himself in this very basement. Oh no. From then on, strange phenomena began. Dear God, I'm so nervous. Here we go. God, I don't want to do this. Is anyone there? My name is Patrick Moore. What is yours? Reveal yourself. Alright, one more. Thomas Highmore, I summon you. I choose you, Thomas Highmore. Use Thunderbolt. He didn't use it. Oh, he did. Yes, Thomas Highmore. Is that your name? Two-way communication. Thomas Highmore, I have some questions for you. If you want to say yes, knock. Let me get up here. He broke it. My machine. Well, at least you know it works. Holy crap. Incredible concentration of energy that is just materialized out of nowhere. It pooped. I got a clock. Can't be. It's a rusty old clock. And has materialized in the energy concentration from the ceiling. A supernatural transfer from one place to another is categorized as an apport. What I've just witnessed was a portal to another dimension. I never thought I'd witness one. There's a date inscribed on the back. 1812. Damn it! Them noises are coming from the basement. Should we go down? Are you daft? There ain't no doubt this house is haunted. Let's tell him, Tom, and if he wants to go down, he can. Where's he at? Watching the door. I'll tell him I'm to come running. I think the investigations are over for now. I hope there wasn't anything else down there I needed. An apport. I still can't believe it. Were they looking for proof of the afterlife? Well, damn, here it is. And this house? I have no words to express such a discovery. It's the Everest of haunted houses. You don't see that, you idiots. I managed to sneak out through the bleeding window. So if you've heard noises in the basement, it's because someone slipped in through here. From now on, I want one of you keeping a watch on the basement. Pick straws, but if I hear any more ghost stories, I swear I'll kick your asses. Got it? Well, I guess I won't be getting my machine back. Or did I take it? I don't know. Hi, don't look this way. You're the bloke who won't get in the house, ain't you? I still want to. In fact, I've tried to locate the owner, but I couldn't. You swear you haven't been skulking around the bleeding house? Someone's been inside and something telling me they were in cahoots with that little boot block. I hope you're not accusing me of trespassing on private property. No, I ain't saying that. I think. I don't want to see you wandering around here. Got it? Yeah, dude, whatever you say. I lost my special machine, though, so I hope I don't ever need it again. I don't know how this watch would prove anything, though, because it's just an old watch. Unless if you've been there and saw it, like, get pooped out of the sky. Otherwise, it just looks like I went to an antique store. Although, it's not that old. What is this? We're, like, in, what, 1907 or whatever? That clock was from 1800 something. So, it's not that old. You want to see this? This apport is too significant to wager on a bet. Are you for real? Whatever. Let's go back to the principal then. I guess we're gonna use this to prove that ghosts exist, even though they're not gonna believe me, but whatever. Whatever. Boy can dream. Go on, Professor. Try to make your claim. To the university! Yeah, they'll believe this, I'm sure. Whatever. Let's get in there. Still haven't used that macho man for anything. Haven't used him to bend anything. Look, I found an old watch. Where am I going? Give it to you directly. Henry, look at this. Take a look at this. A rusty watch. It's not just any old watch. It's an apport. What? It materialized out of thin air. Are you serious? Where did it happen? In the basement of 34 Benwell Street. A genuine haunted house, Henry. I've experienced a wide range of phenomena. Paraphonies. Manifestation of spectral energy. Bidirectional communication with an entity named Thomas Highmore. Are you serious? Yes, Henry. We've done it. All this you're telling me is fascinating and terrifying. Were you scared? Scared? I've spent my entire adult life waiting to witness something like this, Henry. I was ecstatic. In a situation like that, there's no room for fear. Admire your steadfastness. Let me see the apport. Good lord. I never thought I'd have an apport in my hands. We are privileged, Patrick. I'll present it to the board as evidence, of course. Well, now what? It's engraved with the date, 1812. That could be indicative of Henry? Oh. There are so many questions. Where did the watch come from? How many dimensions has it traveled through to appear in the basement of 34 Benwell Street? However, those won't be the questions the skeptics on the board will ask. Huh? What's that? Take this necklace. Take a good look at it. Much to my dismay, I will play the devil's advocate. If I told you it just materialized in that closet, what would you say? Keep it, by the way. It has been there forever, and it must have belonged to my predecessor. I know what you mean, and I'm aware that the watch is not conclusive evidence. Although you could ask the board to analyze it. That would give us more time. And hopefully the test will reveal something odd about it. Do you agree? I agree, and I will do so. But what about the results you achieved in the basement? Can you repeat the tests? Yes, thanks to my prototype. But it got smashed and I left it there. I had run out of the basement because... Never mind, it's a long story. Unfortunately, the board won't accept the apport as valid evidence. You must return to that house and come back with a sure thing. It will be difficult to gain access to it. Not to mention that I would have to rebuild the electromagnetic field prototype to achieve the same results. And that would take time. Let's not be pessimistic. As I said, I will present the apport to the board and try to buy you some more time. Try to rebuild the machine and I'll make sure the entire board is present when you repeat the experiment. And then everyone will die together. Alrighty, well we got something we can trade now. That's what I was trying to tell you, buddy. It's just a watch. No one's gonna believe you. And it's gonna be even more suspicious when you're like, well then let's see that house that you went to, and we gotta be like, yeah, it got destroyed on Tuesday. Sorry about that. Guess we'll never know. By the way, I don't think I ever said goodbye to that ghost. Doesn't that mean he's still kind of hanging around? Isn't that the rule with like Ouija boards? You have to say goodbye? Or else they're like just still kind of hanging around? Is this an acceptable wager? Looks like gold. Ah, I see we speak the same language. Very well, let's play. Your article seemed to suggest you knew everything about the bass, although it was only focused on what you considered our mistakes. We also have successes. Did you know that last year we made contact with an illustrious Englishman during a séance? It is a well-known fact. The news appeared in a distinguished London newspaper. It was published a couple of days before the winter solstice. Now tell me who it was and you'll win the bet. Is that it? That's all. Well, do you know who it is? Let me think. I will be lenient and give you time to think about it. You do not need to answer me right now. Let's go Google! We finally have something to ask that guy. Although we don't have any money to give him. Hopefully the services are free. We have nothing to offer. Tell us everything you know. I forgot where it was. Hello, dog. Can I have whatever you're chewing on? I don't know why I want it, but I just do, okay? I just feel like it's gonna be important. If it exists in the point and click and you can click it, then it must have some kind of use eventually. Now tell me everything you know. I need information. I need information. Come to the right place. What topic? I need a lot of information apparently. I need information on a certain house on Benwell Street. Could it be number 34? Yes. How did you know? Recently a client asked us for all the articles related to that particular place. Might your client's name be Nelson Ward? Exactly, Professor Nelson Ward. Do you know him? He's my colleague. I could share with you what we found. I remember that information very well. Excellent. We can only find 2 pieces of the news. The first one is related to several disappearances of young women during the second decade of the last century. The police questioned the tenant of number 34 Benwell Street, Thomas Highmore, as a suspect. It was a scandal, as the man apparently had nothing to do with those disappearances. He even sued Scotland Yard, and the police had to apologize publicly. Unfortunately, the pressure he was under got the better of him, and he committed suicide in the basement of that house. The second news article dates back to 1824, if I remember correctly. Tenants there complained of strange noises in their basement. The police certified the facts, but could not give any rational explanation. Anything else of interest about that house? We would not find any more news related to that matter. Appreciate the information. Regarding what you found on about 34 Benwell Street. Oh. This is just... Oh wait. Police question attendant number 34, Thomas Highmore's suspect. Okay, no, this is exactly the same. Okay, so we just get him to repeat it. Need information about the seance of the bass. It's done, sir. How long would it take you to provide it? Quite busy at the moment, so it could take a couple of days. Busy? There's nobody here, and I've been back here several times. That's too long. Is there any way to speed up the process? Unless you provide us with enough data to find the news quickly. It would help if you knew the newspaper where the article was published, day, month, and year. If you could provide us with that information, we could locate the news in minutes. Would you like to try? Yeah, why not? Very well, sir. Do you know in which newspaper the article you're looking for was published? I don't know. London Journal? Day, month? Oh, God. September? Year? Oh, God. 1907? I'll look it up. Please wait here. Damn it. I don't think that was right. That couldn't be right. Right? It'd be amazing if it was. I don't think it is. Damn. I couldn't find anything with the information you provided. I'm sorry, sir. But seriously, how busy could you possibly be? I'm your only customer, okay? God, we gotta go back there. Damn it all. It's fine. I like running around, wasting time. This time I'm gonna write it down, though. I know I'm not good at remembering things. I also want to make the text speed slow because I can make it like speed up on my own, but like I can't like stop it, you know, it auto plays. But if it's slowly, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, can you repeat the back question for me? Well, do you know who it is? You should know that. A well-known London newspaper. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll have to ask other people. May I ask you a question? Is it related to the bet you just made with Mr. Westmore? Well, I'm not going to help you. Respect the wager. Okay. Well, surely not everyone could be listening. What if we asked the butler? He wasn't in the room. He wouldn't know we made that bet right now. No, why not bother Carson? Copy of the treaties. Damn it. Okay. No, we'll have to ask some more people in here then, because I don't know what else to do. I hope you can answer what I'm about to ask you. You know which celebrity manifested during the session of... Not over... Okay, okay. They're not gonna help me. They're not gonna help me. Ah, man. What about you? Were you stupid enough? No. No. Okay. Can I look at your library? No. Alright. I bet you someone in the university would know. Right? I don't think any of this stuff has anything in here. Okay, let's go. I'm thinking the principal would know. Or that other guy that was in the classroom. Because they'd be reading this sort of stuff. Let's ask. Hello, sir. Got some questions for you. Okay, no, that's not what I want to talk about. Need to find someone I can ask questions to. Would you know? Hello again. Alright, that's not gonna help me either. Cool. That's the guy in the classroom then. Hello. You know things, don't you? Frank? God damn it. Who am I supposed to ask then? Newspaper, that boy, that little boy. He would know. Timmy. The newsboy. He knows all the major headlines. I'm a genius. I always knew I was. Alright, you. I need information. Hello again, little Tim. Tim, of course. I'm looking for a piece of news. I hope you can help me. What news are you looking for, Mr. Moore? It's about the British Association of Supernatural Studies. Last year, they allegedly summoned the spirit at the Séance. Does that ring a bell? Actually, I think it does. Don't remember the details, but I know it took up a whole page in the Morning Herald. Morning Herald, huh? I don't have any paper, damn it. Do I have a marker? I could write it on my hand. Oh wait, I have my sketchbook. Morning Herald. Sorry, I'm stupid. I need to write it down. Do you remember the date when that news was published? I don't recall the exact date. You know who they summoned? Ah. You have been no help. So the saints of the supposed summoning appeared in the Morning Herald. Interesting. Dude, you don't know the date though? Okay. Maybe we can find somebody that does know the date. Morning Herald. I don't know if anyone else would read this paper. Did he say the date when I asked him? Did he say last year? What year is it now? 1907, right? I believe it's 1907. But I don't know what month. We could just guess a lot. So wouldn't it be 1906? The Morning Herald. I'm still going with September just because it's a spookier month. 1906? Oh, but it takes a while for him to walk. Should probably just find it out for realsies. Did you have any luck? No, sir. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't want to just keep guessing. He takes forever. Anything... Assassination of President Lincoln. I don't care about that. Okay. Have to find it elsewhere. No, they don't have anything for me. If it exists, we find it. Wonder if anyone here has read the paper. Nope. 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 Guy. I don't think he's in any condition to form a sentence. Nope, he don't have any information. Alrighty. Who would have information. Bum bum bum. I feel like there's gotta be secret hiding in Bass. Like, you think if they had such an achievement, they would, like, create it around somewhere. Outrageous. Outrageous. Can I ring that bell again? Of course, it considers me a member of Bass. I can enter freely. In search of truth. Ah. What was it again? Last year, yeah. This came out a couple days before the winter solstice. Oh, so since sometime in December. Okay. Last year, winter solstice. That should give us the answers. When is the winter solstice? December or January? I should know this because my brother's anniversary is on the winter solstice, I think. I'm pretty sure it's always cold, but I guess December and January is cold. I think it'd be in December though. It gave us a couple of days for December though. Morning Herald. December 21st or 19th? Or 28th of January. What if it was in January? But there's 2 dates for December, which makes me think it was in there. Winter solstice. 19th of December or 21st? Or was it in January? I don't think my brother would choose to get married so close to Christmas. So I don't think it's the 21st. Would it be the 19th? Still kind of soon. My nephew was born in April. They had a very quick wedding, so they needed to get it done as soon as possible. Would it be the 19th of December? Year? 1906. If I'm remembering the year of this game correctly. I might not be. I don't remember what year this game is in. I don't know how to ask. Maybe the newspaper got it down. Eureka! Hell yeah! Oh my god, thank goodness my brother got married. Beautiful. Did you find the news? Yes, here you go. I don't think this is the way this game meant for that puzzle to be solved. This is what I was looking for. According to the article, on the 19th December 1906, the British Association of the Supernatural Studies managed to contact Charles Darwin in Séances. For God's sake. I don't know which is worse, the deceit of the Bass or the gullibility of the Morning Herald. Huh. However, there's a problem. You see, I don't have the money right now to pay for the service. But I promise, don't worry about that. The first service is compliments of the house. Oh, I'm embarrassed to say this, but you've taken a load off my mind. Subsequent services, obviously, must be paid for. Of course, certainly. It was my pleasure to help you. And we'll never ask for your help again, because I am broke. Yes, though, we did it. Oh my god. Beautiful. What a wonderful time to have strange connections. Anyway, let's get out of here. That's definitely not the way that puzzle was meant to be solved. But it's okay. It all worked out. Because I was pretty sure that he got married before Christmas, because I remember that he had little, like, ornaments at his wedding, and it'd be weird to give someone an ornament in January. Really, again, not the way this problem's supposed to be solved. I think I have the answer. Really? Let's hear it. Charles Darwin. Oh, very good. I see. Have you done your homework? I must admit this is the first time I've lost a bet, although I made it easy on purpose. I just want to show you that in the BAS we achieve results. Which, by the way, is something you and Professor Ward failed to do. A promise is a promise. Wait here. Beautiful. Well done. Charles Darwin. Checkmate, Professor Moore. This will teach you not to question the results of the BAS. Wait a moment. I'm starting to see something in the mirror. Professor Moore, come here, please. Show this to Robinson. I believe he's the one at the door today. I will take you to the dressing rooms. Hell yeah, boy. We are so in. Thank you very much, Mr. Westmore. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you, Professor. I will soon leave cold England and settle in sunny California. I want my daughters Vivian and Helen to grow up in a different kind of environment more in keeping with the times. Despite all the technological advances we are experiencing, old England is still stuck in the past. What I mean to say is that I won't be here to defend the interests of BAS tooth and nail. Don't be too harsh on us, Professor. We already have enough skeptics who believe these matters are just fantasies. Believe it or not, you and I are in the same boat. Will you keep that in mind, Professor Moore? I'm sorry to say that I will continue to hold the same opinion of this institution. I cannot go against my principles. But I admit that I should be more discreet regarding the association in the future. Oh, that is good enough for me. Give Miss Shaw my regards. Thank you again, Mr. Westmore. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. I got a fancy little card to show you. Let me in now. Do you have a minute? Mr. Westmore was kind enough to give me this note. May I? Yes. Alright. Show's not over yet. Oh. Gotta sneeze. I'll have Clark escort you to the box seat so you can watch the last few minutes. When it's over, he will take you to Miss Shaw's dressing room. Is that alright with you, sir? It's more than alright with me. Please, go in. I'll inform Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great pleasure to share this magical evening with you. You have witnessed the possibility to cross the thin line that separates our plane of existence from the beyond. You have also witnessed how the dead still have much to say to those of us who remain in this world. I can only say thank you for... Wait a moment. A young man. He has been wounded. A war. Far from here. On another continent. He's calling for his mother. He knows he's going to die in a few minutes. He's bleeding out. Do not cry, my dear. What is your name? I can't hear you clearly. Warren? Walter. He knows his mother is here. Oh. What's your mother's name, dear? Amelia. Amelia Reinhardt. Anyone in the audience with that name? Oh my God, Walter! Please come up to the stage. Your son wishes to be with you in this delicate moment. Amelia Reinhardt. That's me. Walter. Mom's here. Your son died in the war, didn't he? He died in the Battle of Rorke's Drift in South Africa, fighting against the Zulu Empire. He couldn't bid you farewell. But thanks to the fact that the spirit world is not bound by the same temporal rules as ours, we can remedy that. I want to say goodbye to him. Walter. Are you there, Walter? Walter. Are you still with us? Yes. Here's your mother. Do you want to say something to her, Walter? This charade must end. Who is the fool who dares to interrupt the communication with the other side? Drop the act, Miss Shaw. Your role as a medium is beyond your abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from across the Atlantic, Mr. Harry Houdini. Houdini? What the hell? The greatest escapologist. A round of applause, please. I warn you, If you do not get off the stage immediately, I will lock 1,000 padlocks on that straitjacket of yours and have you thrown into the Thames. Let's see if this time you manage to survive your star act. I see you not only engage in fortune-telling, but also mesmerism. You have everyone hypnotized. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this interruption, but you must know that this woman is deceiving you. What is happening, Miss Shaw? Ignore him, Mrs. Reinhardt. Miss Shaw is not speaking with Mrs. Reinhardt's son. She's never spoken with the dead. And how do you know my son died in the war? You are Amelia Reinhardt, the owner of one of England's most important steel empires. Everyone knows that, tragically, you lost your son in the war against the Zulu Empire. Are you getting the picture? Many of you are the London Society figures. Most of the information Miss Shaw has brought to light tonight is public. And what isn't, she and her team have thoroughly investigated about you beforehand, digging deep into you and your deceased loved ones to perpetuate this lamentable spectacle. Do not be deceived by the crude tricks of this fraudster. Walter, yes. No, don't leave. I know what you're trying to do, Shaw. Don't go there. Walter says we are not taking him seriously. No, son, please, stay with us. Damn it, Shaw. Walter says he has little energy left to remain in this plane. Mr. Houdini's interruption has hastened the little time he can spend among us. Walter. Walter is no longer with us. I'm sorry you couldn't say goodbye to him, Mrs. Reinhardt. Damn you, sir. Are you proud of what you've done? Because of you, I couldn't bid farewell to my deceased son. Be rational, Mrs. Reinhardt. Your son has never been in this room. You have no heart, Houdini. How can you do this to a mother? Apologize or we'll make you apologize. The audience is starting to get nervous, Houdini. You still have time to leave the stage. Haven't you seen what just happened? She used a mother's pain to emotionally manipulate you and... Stop it already, Houdini. These people came to see a show. If you don't leave right now, I'll punch you in the stomach. That's not what I thought was gonna happen, but okay. And what a show they will have. With your attitude, you are legitimizing these scams. You ignorant bunch. I'm sorry for what happened, Mrs. Reinhardt. Can you contact my son again? Unfortunately, it does not work that way. You can return to your seat. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. We have traveled through remote and unexplored worlds without leaving our seats. We have heard everything that the deceased had to say. I hope you had an evening of unimaginable sensations. And remember, the dead speak to us. We just need to pay attention. Thank you very much for coming. Can you imagine you're putting on a show and Houdini just pops out of nowhere just to tell you that you're running a fraud? A scam? What the hell? If you would be so kind, wait here. Miss Shaw will attend to you shortly. Thank you very much. I thought for a second Houdini was gonna be like in on it, and they'd be like, they're gonna do the thing where like they have like one lady who really believes, and then they bring on a person that's like, nah, this is just a bunch of lameness, and then they do something magical on stage, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe it, it was true, and then they have two believers, and it's even stronger now because the person that disagreed now agrees. You know what I mean? But they didn't do that. But Beatrice Shaw is about to arrive. I did not have time to search the drawers without being caught. I can barely see my reflection. Everything is cluttered with fan letters and a couple of photographs of Miss Shaw with Henry Irving and Thomas Hardy. I feel like I remember those names from somewhere, but I don't know. Do I? There's a note from Richard Westmore. It says, "We are making a fortune, Beatrice. For God's sake, Oliver. Didn't you know Houdini was in town?" "Yes, I did. I did not expect him to attend the show. That scoundrel's determined to disrupt the work of mediums. He's obsessed. Won't happen again, Beatrice. I promise." Ah. Don't worry. Luckily, I know how to deal with these kinds of people. Now, I'm surprised that Houdini would try to stop it, because didn't he have a magic trick that, like, made it look like he was, like, coming out of a wall or something? Patrick Moore. It's about time I finally met you. You know who I am, Miss Shaw? Oh, of course. And let's dispense the formalities. Call me Beatrice. Nelson has told me a lot about you. In fact, he never stops talking about you. Let's cut to the chase, Beatrice. Do you know where Professor Ward is? At this hour? At the university, I suppose. You should know better. No, he's not there. Well, then where is he then? I was hoping you could tell me. One moment. Have I missed something? Professor Ward has absconded with a significant sum of money from a donation to the university. Nobody knows where he is. Nelson, a thief? Impossible. He doesn't care about money. Why would he do such a thing? I wonder the same. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, because he lives in a little shack, and he doesn't even, like, take care of, like, he's got all the, like, bottom of the barrel stuff, like his bed's uncomfortable and stuff, and all that junk. I don't know. It's weird that you'd run away with a bunch of money. I'll ask again, do you know where I can find them? Ease your tone with me, young man. I don't know what you're insinuating, but I'm confused by I'm as confused by the news as you are. I'm sorry. It's been a very tough day. First I found out my colleague is a thief. Then the board expresses its desire to shut down the Department of Metaphysical Research if I don't prove the existence of the afterlife in 72 hours. To top it off, my fiancé has broken ties with me. I've been kicked out of my own house, and all my money has been frozen in the bank. I am nervous wreck, so permit me some remembrance. Oh, I'm so sorry. But believe me when I say I have no idea where Nelson is. You were seen with him at the Red Lion. And you thought I was his accomplice, did you? Your informant never considered that we were just two old friends having a pint at our usual haunt. The Red Lion is the perfect place for me to go unnoticed. They're too drunk to recognize me. What was your relationship with the professor? Are you lovers? No. Nelson has never shown that interest in romantic relationships. I have no interest in men either. We've been lifelong friends. We grew up together in Withby. We've hardly been apart ever since. The professor never spoke of you. We're talking about Nelson, so does it really surprise you? I admit we basically only talked about professional matters. I gave up on him talking about his personal life. Don't blame yourself. I have to be very persuasive to get him to talk about anything other than the metaphysics. Nelson lives in his own world. He never wanted to be diagnosed, but I think he has early onset hyperphania. I suppose that's why he's seen as an eccentric person. That would explain a lot. But he's the most upright and honest person I know. So all this talk about theft and flight has me baffled. Something smells fishy about this. I do not believe you have psychic powers. You're right to think that, because I do not have such powers. It is all a charade, as that buffoon Houdini pointed out. Man, but Houdini's got a lot of free time to just be busting in this lady's shows all the time. My calling is scientific, Patrick. My dream has always been to pursue science, but they wouldn't let me into university. A place exclusive to men. Everything is so exclusive to men in this rotten society. I had to be self-taught, and I have to become a good scientist. But damn it, I can't prove it. I find it curious that as a scientist you have no qualms about what you do. I take money from those who hindered my professional career. I have managed to amass a fortune at their expense. As far as I'm concerned, I have a clear conscience. You know what? Good for her. I'm worried about Nelson. He must have been coerced into doing what he did. It's not like him. I refuse to believe it. Do you have any clues as to where we can find him? No, every lead I've followed regarding his whereabouts has led me to you. No. Have you checked if he was in his workshop? Oh. Location added. What workshop? He never told you about it. I see. Does he have a secret workshop? Secret wouldn't be the word. He would simply forget to mention it. You know how he is. Like a box of surprises, indeed. Nelson wanted me to have a spare key to the place. I have it stored in that drawer. Will you come with me? Do you have a function next? No, my best friend has gone missing. The last thing I care about is entertaining a bunch of rich folks. So let's go, and not waste any time. Hell yeah, we're going on an adventure! We got a fake spirit medium. We got A professor that's not very good at things? We can do this. You look tired. Why don't you take a nap? I'll let you know when we are about to arrive. I'm alright, not to worry. I won't insist. Alrighty. Awkward. You want a jar? Here you go. No? Not for you? Nice jar. Now relax and enjoy the ride. I'm so glad that they let us do that. You want to look at this watch? Nice necklace. Oh man. You want to talk? What's your story, Patrick? Excuse me? With you and the professor obsessed with finding out what lies beyond death. An admirable passion. Both of you would give anything to know the truth. So tell me, where does this interest come from? I saw a ghost when I was a child. Interesting. It was my little brother. He died of polio when I was 9 years old. Oh, I'm so sorry, Patrick. Can't imagine how hard it must have been for you. It was, Beatrice, it was. It happened on the night of his funeral. I heard footsteps in the hallway that startled me. They were heading towards the room Cedric and I shared. At first I thought those steps belonged to one of my parents, but it didn't sound like their walk. It sounded like Cedric's walk. Polly had deformed his right leg. His gait was distinctive. I jumped out of bed, opened the door to the hallway, and it was him. His face was contorted in a perpetual grimace of agony and pain. He was bumping into walls with violence. He was banging his head against door frames as if something was eating him up from the inside and he was trying to get rid of the pain. It must have been terrible. So horrible that I couldn't bear it and I fainted. I never told my parents. Would they have believed me? I doubt it. Neither did I want to cause them any more pain than they were already enduring. But what I saw was real. It was not a hallucination or a dream. There is no one in the world who can convince me otherwise. For years I have been obsessed not only with the fact that we can see the immaterial world, but also what is happening in these poor souls. I don't buy into these benevolent stories of ghosts appearing in their loved ones to bid farewell. What I usually do in my show, yes. Pure fantasy, I'm with you. If we go back to ancient times, the figure of the ghost has always caused terror. Ghosts have been feared since the dawn of time. Why are they used in literature's chilling element? Why does the word itself have that terrifying connotation? They're our loved ones, right? It should be a cause for celebration and hope that they visit us after death and that we can contact them. As with visions of angels or virgins. No one was scared of the apparitions at Lourdes in 1858. Exactly. Cedric's appearance was of a different nature. It conveyed anger, pain, aggressiveness. It was the very embodiment of terror. Something happens to us happens to us when we pass to the other side. I want to know what it is. I can't bear the thought of my little brother, who suffered in life, also suffering in death. He doesn't deserve it. No one deserves to end up like that. Most religions assure us that eternal peace awaits us after death. Rubbish. They're wrong. Do you want to hear my story? Of course, go ahead. Nelson and I witnessed a similar apparition when we were children. It was at St. Mary's Church in Whitby. There were rumors that strange noises were heard in the church some nights. The parish priest denied it, but everyone knew that something was happening there. The village elders talked about the ghost of a former prior who roamed the church at night. We've always been passionate about these issues. And like the good rascals we were, we snuck into the church one night hoping to see a ghost. Childhood fantasies, you know. We sat on one of the benches closest to the exit, just in case. We were there in the dark for over 3 hours with nothing happening, but suddenly we saw the benches near the altar start to move on their own. A dark silhouette materialized and began pushing the benches with violence while approaching us. We heard its voice, but we couldn't interpret what it was saying. Its tone denoted anger. That scared us more than its mere presence. I don't know how we overcame the fear, but we managed to get out of there. That same night, we promised to dedicate our lives to studying these phenomena. Did you become a researcher? Oh yes, most of my life has been dedicated to research with Nelson, but we didn't succeed. Nelson had supported a forensic scientist and later as a professor at the university. He could afford something as basic as living. I needed money. Research in this field was a guarantee of starving to death, and we weren't achieving great results either. So I put aside investigations and became Beatrice Shaw, the great medium. Nelson didn't take it very well, although he never stopped informing me of all of his progress. The last night we met at the Red Lion, he told me he had found an ideal place to investigate. Number 34 Benwell Street. Yes, I've been there. I managed to contact an entity. Are you serious? Nelson was right. We have to go back there and conduct a thorough investigation. These idiots who want to shut down the department will have no choice but to eat their words. Oh, we are arriving. Hopefully we'll find Nelson sleeping soundly in his workshop, unaware of all that's happening. He's not here. Professor? There seems to be no one here. Let me try. Nelson, you fool! Open this blasted door. All of London is looking for you. I'll open it. He's not here. We should search the laboratory. Maybe there's something that will give us clues to his whereabouts. Good idea. I think the light switch is nearby. Where? Ah, here it is. Let there be light. Let's turn this place upside down. I like how she's like just down for this. She's like, yeah, let's investigate. My friend's missing. We gotta do this now. But actually, we're gonna do this next time. I'm tired. It's late. I'm sleepy. We have to stop. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's all for this time. Man, this game is filled with random people. Houdini, I don't know, they summoned Charles Darwin or whatever. There's Freud in here. This game has everybody. It's just a whole little scientist party and, I don't know, magician party. Crazy. But this is cool. And we're finally getting into this mystery. I have a feeling that our buddy's gonna be dead by the time we find him, you know? I'm thinking we're gonna need some of our ghost detecting equipment to actually talk to our friend. Something tells me he's not with the living anymore, but I don't know. I'm guessing, like, we gotta get back in that manor, but, like, I mean, I was thinking that it was gonna be, like, demolished by the time we got back, but I'm thinking now that, like, it's gonna have to kind of stay open, because otherwise we're gonna have to find a completely different haunted mansion. And I don't think there'd be, like, more than one. I mean, I guess, I don't know, there's a lot of haunted places, but, like, in this game, I doubt that they'd have, like, more than one haunted house ready and willing that already has apparitions in it. Besides, we still have to go back and get our machine, you know? So, I don't know. We'll do that all next time. So, let me know what you think of the video down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. This is Casper Kuma, over and out.